Welcome to the Smart Guy 2.1 podcast, man. Y'all here with your boy Ski. We have Mr. Fields and we have Mr. Ray Ray on the mic. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today?
Man, I'm blessed to be living. Blessed to be amongst the living. So we've been off for about a week for my surgery and stuff. It was successful. But over the course of that week, man, we've been watching a little playoff basketball. And I mean, it's been disgusting. And I'm going to dive on in for the first topic of the night, talk about them Boston Celtics. Me personally, the Knicks might sweep. The Knicks might sweep. I'm gonna read off something to y'all. I'm gonna say that. Game 1, Boston as a team, 15 for 60 from the 2-point. 15 for 60. Jaylen Brown, 7 for 20 from the field, 1 for 10 from 3-point range. Tatum, 7 for 23, 4 for 15 from the 3-point line. Devin White, 6 for 18, 5 for 16 from the 3-point line. Okay. Now I'm gonna shift the game 2, which we know they lost in overtime in game 1. The Knicks shot good from the 3-point line. They shot that game 1, they shot 17, 37, 45% from the field. So game 2, the Boston Celtics were 10 for 40 from the 3-point range. 3-point line is 25%. Jaylen Brown, 8 for 23, 2 for 7. Jason Tatum, 5 for 19, 1 for 5 for 3. I was always told, if your shot is not falling, get to the rack. Get to the paint. Draw your contact, get to the foul line. In between and your mid-range. That's what I was always taught. And I'm pretty sure they was taught that too. But now we in this era, everybody want to shoot threes, and we got the teams and these analytics telling these guys threes are better than 2-pointers. They're better shots than mid-range. The mid-range is a bad shot. It's not. It's not. We just see a team in Boston blow a 20-point lead and lose to the Knicks in overtime. They just back and do the same thing, blow another big lead for shooting threes. How y'all feel about that?
I think that if what they were 10 for 60, you said in threes.
They were the first game. They were 15 for 60. That was 20. 15 for 60. Oh, they took 63s, man.
Yeah, look, man, I felt like they would have won if they'd have took 73s.
See you.
If they'd have shot 73s,
they would have 15 to 70.
I've always heard the same thing. Like, if your shot not falling, you need to get fouled to go to the line. Shoot, I just did this week.
Yeah.
This week. My shot wasn't falling. I went to the line and the free throws wasn't falling. What you do then?
You just having a bad night, man. There ain't nothing that you can't do about that. It happens.
I think that if your three's not falling, and if it's a matter of maybe fatigue or legs, you need to go a little closer. That's just how it goes. If you can't make the 3, move in a little bit, make the 2. Like back in the day with Kevin Garnett and people that be standing on the line shooting threes. They shooting 2s, long 2s, standing on the line. Yeah. But they making all of them. That what they range. So maybe they need to just move in a little bit, and that'll be better for them.
Come on, man, come on, close. Come on, don't be scared. Come on, closer. That's all you got to do.
I missed some layups and everything. I was like, I can't even make a layup out of this mother.
everybody ain't nobody playing no perfect game. Every game that you can tie your shoes to play, ain't nobody had no good game. Everybody on this panel then had bad games. It's a part
Everybody miss layups, and
Yeah.
then sometimes and
smoking.
sometimes it just go downhill from just you missing everything. But
be
then
like,
sometimes, like you say, you go to shooting them threes, and you missing them, and you're like, okay, well look, it ain't falling right now. Let me go try to get a layup. Let me shoot some free throws. Let me get a little closer. Then you hit a couple of them, and then you get you get your rhythm back, and then you start to hitting the threes again.
exactly.
So you have to now I don't know about them beating them in a sweep.
It might,
but I caught. Listen, and this crazy. I told Rob, Mr. Petty, he's a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, I got Knicks in 6. He like, I don't think we're gonna get none. I said, no. It's gonna be like Knicks and I said that for the series started. So when they get both games away from Boston, because I didn't think it'll be a 6 like that. You know what I mean? If you got the home court advantage all the way right now. So you know they gotta come out and respond the way the Cleveland Cavaliers responding right now with the Pacers as we speak.
But you know my word, my concern was with the Knicks. It was my concern, and I done told Mr. Patty on the show several times. It was the bench. Fields don't utilize his bench like he's supposed to. That was what was my problem. Like he just not playing campaign in scripts. Like campaign can come out and get you some quality, and McGuire gonna always come out the bench to do so. But that was my concern with the Knicks. They starting 5 is fantastic. Like they really stepped. Richard Robinson coming off the bench doing this. Like I said, they structured to beat. My thing is if I'm Jason Tatum. 16, 69, 16. No way I don't be operating in the post or in the high post. Everything to me close to the basket. Blue on, gotta come out there and hit the they haven't getting Brunson on me. You think I ain't gonna post him up? You think I ain't gonna barbecue chicken him? Yeah. God still all that. He getting all that. He getting everything. I'm gonna make him fire me. I'm gonna make him switch the matchup. Whoever he get on, if he get over Jaylen Brown, I'm gonna make Jaylen Brown ass paint too. Get down there. You're gonna foul us. Listen, we starting out, we hunting mismatch, and he the one. That's how I feel about it. Mr. Phil, what you think?
I'm disappointed.
What you say? Yes, sir. I see you, Mr. Patty. I see you. Y'all, it might be a sweep. It might be a sweep. 2:30 tomorrow. I can't quit. I'm ready to see it.
I mean,
a sweep though.
Yeah.
I mean, right. The Garden.
Ooh, that bitch finna be lit. What you
Garden,
say?
right? The Makeup. The Rucker Park. That's all I'm saying. You might see Jigger tonight. You might see Jigger tonight.
Yup.
I'm saying, man, the game we talk about and brag about, when Jordan used to go to the Knicks and give them 55, 60, and just 40 them something every night. This is why you play to be a Knicks player. You play for right now.
Yeah.
You think Big Ugly, what they call Patrick Ewing,
But the dog.
These guys are like, guys, if we can run through Boston, we not worried about the rest of them. If we can run through Tatum and Brown, the defending champ.
I got listen. I didn't
I'm
mean to
just
cut you off.
saying.
I
I'm
got
just saying.
I gotta say this, Mr. P. I don't mean to cut you. I gotta give a
Do
shout
you,
out to Carl
do you
Anthony Towns.
know what the New York Post will put out for the next couple of weeks if they
No,
blast these boys with a sweep?
next month for the next month.
Do you know the sale, the jerseys? They'll be buying Cats jerseys.
Yes.
New York will be lit. You could tell me nothing, right? That's Kanye. That's Shot Town. New York will be lit up. They'll be doing commercials forever. The New York Giants will be relevant next year because the Knicks relevant if they win the playoff series and take it to the championship.
Y'all talking about Carl Anthony Towns, the greatest shooting big man of all time?
Hey, don't change
You
what
go.
I'm talking about because you want to point out because he can do this and do that. Look, man, they shouldn't even been in that position to be down to come back since you want to talk basketball.
Hold on. Let me say this. Why I said that about Carl Anthony Towns. Why I said to Carl Anthony Towns. Game 2, I think he only took one thing. You know what Carl Anthony Towns went to work in? In the paint. The old man ass in the blender.
You see that fadeaway he shot?
He's in the wash.
You see that?
Huh?
You see that fadeaway he shot?
I'm talking about game 2 when he was dropping that shoulder, throwing that loops and getting fouled. He had that ball in the spin cycle. Listen, dishwasher heavy cycle. We like something. You hear me? That's basketball. That's what I always wanted Carl Anthony Towns to do. Bro, you have the ability to dominate inside, then your outside, you go your outside right at the That was my whole thing. That's what I want him to do.
Here's the problem. You want to be like somebody, go be like Dirk. You want to be like somebody, go be like Dirk. If Cat go pull off a Dirk, you're right. Everything you say, I agree with. But until I see Dirk, I'm talking about fried chicken Dirk. You know, Dirk got a sister. He married to a sister.
Yeah.
When I see fried chicken Dirk with extra hot sauce, then I say something about Cat. To then stop speaking about Cat in that notion. Stop saying things about him like that. Stop.
All I did was ask y'all, are y'all talking about the greatest shooting big man of all time, Cat? That's all I said.
Listen,
that's all I said. That's what y'all talking about, right? Y'all talking about Cat.
That's your greatest shooter, big man. Ours is Dirk Nowitzki. So we gonna always be at odds at that. But I'm just commending him for a great game he did in game 2, man.
Hey, man.
He dominated.
I'm sorry. Cat don't even defend like that. If you even matched up the numbers,
you don't do that.
Well enough to stop Dirk. Like you so disrespectful. Like Ray, you smarter than this. Your brain can receive information faster than what you're saying. Stop doing that.
So you saying what you saying? Like Cat can't defend Dirk? Is what you saying? Or you saying he ain't got defense? What you saying?
Cat can do. He will get cooked, sauteed, and then re-delivered as another meal.
Hey, you know, Cat always get a foul trouble. You know when you do that. You get a foul.
That's got nothing to do with what I said about his game.
Listen, that's your shooter, and we understand that, and I'm cool with it. I'm just on the fact. I just don't understand boxing, and I want to touch on the Kristaps Porzingis. I said this: if Kristaps Porzingis don't be healthy for Boston, they will not win. And then when he was in the game, he had sacks on him, and they don't even enough. And then when they kick it to him, back to them.
Do it even make sense that we up here having a conversation of 2 playoff games where both teams got tall dudes, like 7 foot tall dudes on that team, and they don't even use them correctly.
But hey,
I don't even want to play basketball if my big standing up there at the free throw line, or he standing outside the 3-point line, and he get no buckets in the paint. He get no buckets at the rim.
But I
He
can't
not
say
giving me no rebounds, no tip in. You remember when you played 21? Some dude won just because they were tall.
yeah.
They didn't win because they were skilled.
They won because they were tipping everything.
They tipping everybody out the way.
But
you gotta stop this.
Because the Knicks, they killed them in the inside, bro.
They supposed to.
Game 1 and game 2.
Who is their coach? Who is their coach?
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau is a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah,
You're gonna do the fundamentals. If you don't do nothing else, we're gonna do the fundamentals. And guess what I like? Guess what I like? That point guard Bronson. That boy old school, man. He old school, man.
He hard, but he a foul baiting. He want foul baiting little motherfucker.
Oh yeah. He like a dominant. No, I'm talking about Stoudemire, old school.
Oh, you talking about Damon Stoudemire?
Yeah, Damon Stoudemire. Yeah.
Stoudemire like
that. Tip blend character. You know what I'm saying? But the fadeaway, go back and look at even Stephen Francis. D-boy do the same shot they's doing, but Stephen Francis used to come dunk on you. But Stephen give you that fadeaway shot off the little pro hop hezzy. I'm telling you, when you got bigs and you got shooters like that, Cat you just go stand in the low block, go to work, get to the free throw line. Yes, he can be a star. But Boston, they got tall dude for days. You got Al Horford, whatever his name, but he supposed to be getting buckets.
Bro, Al Horford.
Yeah.
Man, you hear what I said? Cat had that man in the dishwasher game 2. He ain't do nothing. I'm talking about, listen. You know when you go to the dishwasher, they got the heavy cycle. That's what we're going when the motherfucker out. That's what was going on.
I get that, but he's supposed to be better. And then the unicorn, whatever they want to call him, he didn't start robbing people for money. He didn't rob everybody. Dallas, he didn't rob everybody. Start robbing people and give us a productive playoff series. You
ain't lying. Hey, listen, they talking about he got an illness. It ain't COVID. He's sick and all this. What the hell he got?
What he got? He's sitting in the house drinking wine. And
when Porzingis out there, he's nice. He's nice when he out. When
he available, you have to be available.
And look, he can shoot threes efficiently.
Wine. Ski, that man drinking wine, man, and eating crackers and cheese. Or they say how they say over there in England, they eating fish and chips, my man. They eating fish and chips. Get out of here.
Hey, now, man. I meant to send it to you, Mr. Phil, but I sent it to Ray. Old man OG on the players short has some very, very. Me, I disagree with the Jason Tatum stuff. Like, I'm gonna give Jason Tatum a slight pass for his shooting woes. He got a hurt wrist. They heard it in the they played first.
The whole playoff last year, everybody got hurt in the eastern side.
That's how they skated to the championship.
So Tatum, get some duct tape. get you some masking tape.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Take some pain medicine. Do like Kobe. Go to work.
He damn sure ain't went to work. I'm waiting on him to go to work, but you hearing it first. You hearing it first on the Smart Guy Pod, 251 podcast. The Knicks go up 3-0 tomorrow. The Knicks go up 3-0 tomorrow. It's gonna be a repeat of what Miami did a couple years ago. They went up 3-0. You hearing it first. 3-0. Listen, the Garden gonna be jumping so hard. I would love to be they're gonna stand in that arena. It's gonna be mind blowing. So take on that for the next topic. I want to discuss. I know it's unpopular. It's gonna be an unpopular opinion. People gonna have a problem with it. You know, they say Steph Curry changed the game, but he actually messed up the game. I feel like he messed up the game. There's only one Steph Curry. Before him, before Steph Curry came, they were shooting threes. But when Steph came and he doing what he doing, that's all they want to shoot. Listen, it's only one Steph Curry. One Steph Curry, he even had bad nights, but bro, y'all gotta stop all this shooting these threes and start playing real basketball. Gotta start playing real basketball.
All right, let me ask you this. Who are the real point guards?
You don't have it.
In these playoffs. The point guard run the team.
You don't have any.
The point guard gonna do what the coach want to do. The point guard gonna make people accountable. The point guard is gonna say, I'm gonna give you your 20-something point or your 12 to 15 touches, but you gotta get your punk ass down there and play D. You gotta go there and stop your guy. The point guard gonna go, or whoever the captain on the team gonna go on the sideline, and when the coach drawing to the play, he gonna say, "Get your punk ass over here in the huddle and listen what the man saying. Why you sitting over there, sitting away from everybody? We don't care about you making more money than me. We don't care about you making you the future or you the investment of what the team want. Get your punk ass. We all trying to win today, not tomorrow. Yep. That was wrong. That was wrong with all of them. They real soft. I told you, everybody want that tough guy mentality. You want raised like that. Stop being something you want raised like. You just don't rub that on your chest, and it just happen like that. It don't go like that.
So wait, how you feel about that? What I said?
Talking about Steph changing the game?
No, he messed up the game.
No, I don't think he messed the game up.
You heard what I said? He messed up the game. Everybody wants to shoot through. Everybody, you're not Steph Curry.
I know, but it was a moment in time where this was a beautiful thing. It was a nice little era of basketball for about 3-4 years. Where it was a lot of efficient shooting. It was a lot of good shooting, high scoring, like one player shooting, having 50, the next player having 50 the next game. You know, it was on efficient shooting. But now, but now when it's falling, it looks good. When it's not, it don't look as good when it's not. But you know, it's the same. You know, you have to critique the errors like kind of the same.
Hold on. Let me answer Mr. Carr.
Hold on, let me finish my thought though. You got to critique the errors the same, because like back in the day when they were running out of the court, this in the finals now, in the supposed to be the best time of basketball. When they was running out of the court, just turning the ball over, then they run out and they turn it over. Then when they was doing that wasn't a good brand of basketball either. I'd probably rather see you get a shot up at least than have all the turnovers. So, but then whenever they shoot a lot of threes, it don't look as good whenever they're not making it. But when they making it, you know, it, like I said, it was a great brand of basketball when the Warriors went 73 wins, went 73-9, and the year before that, and the year after that, and then when KD went over there, it just made it look unfair, and they were shooting all these threes, but they was making them. They was efficient.
But see, okay, your point of what you saying, when you look at the finals, they turn over. All NBA finals had those turnovers. We watched Dallas turn over the ball. We watched the Lakers turn over the ball against Minnesota. Everybody's gonna turn over the ball. That's in the game. But what I'm saying,
it looked bad. It looked bad though. It ain't look like Luka last year looked bad turning the ball over. That's what I'm saying.
Minnesota looked bad game one against Warriors turning over the ball. They were turning over the ball. The Warriors were turning over the ball last night against Minnesota, which we know that was out without Steph Curry. From bad, I'm talking about some bad. You actually pass the ball backwards. Bad court violation. You know what I'm saying? But to me, to answer Mr. Carr, they didn't mess up the game, but they didn't encouraged, like well, not encouraged, but influenced all these guys to shoot most of the threes. Ray Allen also took the ball to the paint, also shot mid-range. He didn't shoot many
Hey,
threes. Miller shot mid-range. What's going on?
hey, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
Look at him, player. Reggie Miller played hardcore D. Reggie Miller was the toe run extra screens with Jordan or whoever defending ain't gonna hold you. And then when they shot it, it was to chew up the clock because your boy Mark Jackson was dribbling the ball to the side or like with his back turned because he wanted to chew that clock up, catch, shoot. Okay, it wasn't shoot ahead in the play clock. Ray Allen with Rashard Lewis out there scoring point like Ray Light, but at the same time, Ray was locking up people. Go check the numbers if you want to prove me wrong. Go check numbers. Rashard Lewis and Ray Allen were sitting in the chair. They were playing basketball, hard-court basketball, and they still were getting buckets. You want to know what's wrong with the game? Nobody want to play defense. Nobody don't want to stop a superstar. Nobody don't want to box out and get rebounds. You know what I mean? You a baller then. You are all pro. You a guy that winning so many championships. Everybody gonna say you the man. Even the people that don't like you. That's called respect. But y'all don't want that no more. Y'all want somebody. He hit me. I need some milk. I need some help. Sit y'all behind down. That's what's wrong with y'all.
Let me interject, Mr. Fields. Ray Allen, even when he was with the Bucks with big dog Glenn Robinson, Ray Allen got to the paint. He worked the mid range. Ray Allen really didn't become no really just shoot three. He went the ball. He changed his game when they put the big three at the end of their prime. When KG Paul Pierce and Ray Allen got together. And that was his game because the year before he came over, Ray Allen was 24, and he was like I said, he was working. He was playing ball. He was hooping. So he changed his game. So, but they didn't shoot the many threes. Steph and these young guys. Red off. I don't know if you was on, Mr. Paul. Jaylen Brown in game one of the Celtics shot 10 threes, 1 for 10. It's like Devin White, they shot 16 threes. He made 5 of them. Tatum was 4 for 14. Like, come on, man. They weren't doing that back in them era. They were shooting that shit like that.
Hey, I just wanna chime in.
What they use Ray Allen into his career to come out. He was a 3-point shooter. If you really watch basketball, which I know if you know your hoop, you know Ray Allen was a pure basketball. Coming out of Connecticut, he was a pure basketball player. Could dribble, could shoot, could defend. All 3 levels of the game. Reggie Miller could shoot the 3, but he also shot the mid-range. Dunking on your ass. He was laying you in the rim, but he wasn't dunking on you. But them guys were on the team, but they was getting influenced the game like Steph Curry. Steph Curry influenced the game. He's changed. I want to be Steph Curry.
Hey, hold on.
What's up?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to go ahead and chime in real quick. Cause I need to just correct you and Mr. Fields real quick. You know, cause Mr. Carr got a point. Even when Ray Allen was playing with the Bucks, he shot a lot of threes when he was with the Seattle Supersonic. No. If you want, listen. If you want to do the face, hold on. Wait.
I'm saying you wrong.
If you want to do the face, I'm gonna tell you right now. In 2002, he averaged 7 threes a game, and he averaged 10 twos a game. Ray Allen.
He shot 10 twos.
Ray Allen shot less. Listen to me. Ray Allen shot less threes when he got to the Celtics. I just wanted to straighten that up for you. He shot less threes once he got to the Celtics. He shot less threes from Heat and when he got to the Celtics. He shot more threes. That's why he's known as a 3-point shooter. So he has a point there. He's known as a 3-point shooter because he averaged 7 threes a game one year, 8 threes a game, 8.4, 8.1, 7.7. He was shooting threes. And nobody criticized him for doing it. But Steph Curry shot it at such a high clip He shot at such a high clip. Him and Klay Thompson shot at such a high clip, and the game got to where where they had the big men shooting threes. It got that they want everybody to be able to be versatile enough to shoot threes that's on the court.
So the same year he was the same year you say he had 8 threes, he was 8 for 19 with twos, right?
He averaged 10 twos a game. He had averaged 18 shot attempts per game.
He was 19 years old attempts, and he made 8.2 out of 19. Hold on, no, 8.7 out of 19.2 when he shot 8.2. So he shot 45. So he shot in the 20. He made 9 of them. So there's still more twos than threes. If you look at a lot of these players, they're shooting more threes than twos, is what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but it's close.
I ain't saying I'm not saying you wrong about that. What I'm saying is, when I say he influenced the China game, everybody just want to shoot threes. What you told me, what you were talking about on the podcast, we were talking about in the 3. When I said, what you mean Steph Curry? Man, Steph Curry will shoot that kid, right? Steph Curry 3 a game, the rest of them with threes. Like you said, right? Threes, most of them with threes. Everybody want to shoot. Gave the man shot chart where he took 15 threes. He took 15 threes, dog. 15 threes. That's a lot, cuz. Wait, 15 threes? So what they tell you? You got the team. Listen, you can go back. I want you to go back. You and Miss I want you to watch Mellow podcast. We had Rudy Gay, and they were telling you that the teams and the analytics were telling them guys to shoot threes. You get the threes are better than twos.
I watched that. But even when I look at Reggie Miller's shot chart, if he had 8 twos, he was shooting 6 threes. Like 7 twos, 5 threes. So that's why they know, because they shooting just about as many threes as they shooting twos.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Keep shooting
Steph is the only person that shoot more threes than twos.
Reggie Miller, the highest threes he ever took in the season was 6.6. He got 15 field goal attempts, and he made 7 out of them. 7 out of 15 threes, 44% out of the 6 threes. He only made 3. He made 42% of his threes that year. I'm saying, this is all I'm saying. When I talk about influence the game, like I said, influence the game in a negative way. And it ain't no knock on Steph Curry because it's only one Steph Curry. Everybody wants to trade ball. Everybody wants to trade ball. They want that more than anything. And if it, like you say, right? He's looking good. But lately, a lot of these teams, it ain't been looking good. It's been looking bad. Get back to
you know what? But you know what? Even even back in the day, when people get in the slump, even when they missing the mid range, it don't look good. They just missing a lot of shots.
Listen, it don't look good when you miss any shot. It don't look good when they be smoking them shots. But there's a higher percentage though of you making those closer to the rim. I'm saying just get back to playing basketball. That's all I'm saying. Just get back to playing basketball. These guys are so smart. Their IQ is high. But I understand the team's telling them, hey, don't shoot that. Shoot the 3. It's a better shot. Which is not. You got the consistency. You play the game. You play the game. You know what a good shot is because Steph Curry made a shot over McDaniels. I think it was McDaniels game. That was a horrible shot that he made. It's Curry. When
Scottie Pippen,
he tried to do but what's the name was right there, and he just shot it in a way. He made it. Steph Curry. It's only one Steph Curry. Go ahead. What you say, Mr. Pippen?
When Scottie Pippen got hit in the head and had that big knot, Jordan, like, I got you, bro. I'm gonna go in there and get fouled and get to the free throw line. He didn't say I'm gonna shoot a three. He didn't say I'm gonna shoot a corner. That was Steve Kerr for.
That's not a good
That was
example.
John Paxson for. That was John Paxson for. That's what Tony Kukoc for. I love the three, but the three don't mean that when you can get either two, get to the free throw line, put them in foul trouble.
Yeah. That's not a good example. Like Jordan
Kobe,
Jordan was not a three-point shooter.
You remember when Kobe playing Orlando? Kobe was in the post, setting up Derek Fisher to hit three. He was in the post against Miami, matching up who they were putting on him, setting up with Dwight spacing out. Not Dwight spacing out. And they wonder why Kobe in the paint and Paul Gasol sitting over there on the opposite side of the block getting the rebound. It's called basketball. It's a civil form, similar sport to play. But you ain't got to just shoot three to win championships. It's good to shoot a three as part of the game.
And so another guy, Mr. Carr. I wanted Mr. Carr still on because he left a man out. And I just looked him up. Glenn Rice. Glenn Rice was a three-point shooter too. Glenn Rice, the highest attempt that he made for the season was 5.6. The rest of them too, he shot 19 field goals attempt. He was 9 out of all 19. You know what I'm saying? He was a three-point shooter. He shot 47% from the three. He was three for he round up the three, 2.6 to 5.6 attempt. 47%. But I'm saying, like, but they were getting many. They were just getting buckets, man. That's what I want. That's what I want to see the league get back. I want to see the league get back to guys playing basketball, and I want them to get a defense some leeway, bro. They got them to play with their hands out of there. They let them play a little more though. I'm not gonna love them. We got to get back and stay that physicality. You know, that's what we want to see. All them points is cute, but we want to see basketball. We want to see ball playing basketball. That's my take on that. What's up?
Yeah, I get what y'all saying, but that's not a good example, Mr. Fields. Michael Jordan wasn't a good 3-point shooter, so of course he ain't gonna shoot a lot of them. Like he wasn't a good 3-point shooter. So going to the line is you know, there's a better option for him. You know, it just depends.
They can shoot free throws, not the one that can't shoot, but the one that can shoot. So we got someone that can't shoot. So.
Yeah, like think about. Let me ask you this: like, do you think it'll be better for Buddy Hield to shoot 2s than 3s?
I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna keep it real. When I watched Buddy Hield at Oklahoma, Buddy Hield was playing basketball. He was shooting 3s, he was shooting 2s. You know, all he does is shoot 3s. You know, he changed his whole game to change. Am I lying, right? And when Buddy Hield was at Oklahoma,
yeah. But my question to you now is: would you rather, if you was this coach? Would you tell him to shoot more 2s or would you tell him to shoot 3?
First of all, if I was Buddy Hield coach coming out, I would tell Buddy Hield to play basketball. But right now, in the system that he's in with Golden State, he's gonna shoot. That's all he's gonna shoot.
All right, so look, I watched something on him the other day where they said that his 3-point percentage on catch and shoot
amazing.
Was like 85%.
Yes.
For a stretch.
They say that on TV. Yeah, they say that on TV now.
But they said if he took one dribble and then shot, it was 11%.
Yep.
So if you got the scouting report, you got the scout report on Buddy Hield, they're gonna tell you make him dribble.
Yeah. But
they want him to take 2s.
But see, this the crazy thing though. You go back and look at Buddy Hield at Oklahoma. He could do all that. Like we know when you come into the league, you're not gonna be the scorer that you was in college. Because he was a scorer in college. You got to change the game to fit in the play. Look at Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly just like that. The man that averaged 38 in high school, bro. Went to Arkansas. He only got in the league, stayed in the league to be a defender. So you mean to tell me he's scoring 38 in high school? He couldn't score. He couldn't score.
I mean, I think he could have. He had to adapt his game to, you know, to be able to play.
Like Buddy Hill. He adapted his game to fit. Like he could shoot it. He got it where he catch and shoot. Like he's catch and shoot. That, you know what I'm saying? That's why but like I said, it ain't on not to Steph Curry. I feel like he's doing the game for the wrong reason. I'm just saying it because they're more. That's what teams and that's what players they want to do. That's all they want to do is shoot behind the 3-point line. Like when you watch that Boston game one, when they had some layups, they had some easy twos. They kicked the ball out. Rue Holiday drew the ball out and went inside the three.
You know, all it is you just gotta have the right balance because you don't want to go out there shooting all twos because you're gonna lose. Because if you got a good 3-point team, they're gonna beat you. So you just gotta have a balance. You can't go out there shooting too many threes.
Hold on, remember I said play basketball. So
yeah,
you play all 3 levels. You attack, mid-range, then you got the 3 ball. But you got the free throw line as well. So it's 4 levels. I'm gonna say 4 levels.
Well, Buddy been looking real good attacking and just shooting threes. He ain't really been shooting. I seen him shoot a couple mid-range the other day too. But, he been doing real good.
He been attacking. He been getting to the cup. That's why. Listen, it's basketball. If you get to the cup, you work. Like I said, it's 3 levels. All the shit will open up. But you got guys that come out, they just want to jack. They just want to jack. Football, I'm open. Jack. Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by brick.
I know this. I know the players of today's game. Right now, most of them not shooting threes because like Steph Curry and like the players that shoot threes really good, they not shooting threes because they don't want to like waste their energy. They in shape. I know when I was shooting, I started shooting threes. I ain't had the energy to keep driving in there. I ain't had the energy.
But see, you gotta like. It's kind of hard to explain. When you get a little older, you do not want to exert too much energy. You go down, you do all that, you're going to exert energy. If you play both sides of the ball, that's if you play defense as well. 2-way play, you're going to exert energy. But you always just got to get to your spots. You got to work on what spots on the court. When you ain't shooting threes, you can get to. Just like Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, he can a set shooter. He'll knock it down. But he has spots on the floor. When he come and hit them step backs there, you might well put 2 on the board. You know what I'm saying? You put 2 on the board. He will promise.
Real quick.
What up?
You see Paul Pierce guaranteed that the Boston Celtics, he said he put the house on it. He'll put his robe. He put his robe on. He'll walk barefoot to work 15 miles to work here tomorrow.
You ain't seen him?
I don't think he actually did that whole walk. I think he just he did a little skit and somebody picked him up.
Did he make it? Did he make it to the studio?
He ain't showing enough footage for me. He walked down the street a little bit and in his robe. Now he was out though. He was outside now. He was outside, had his shades on.
He was outside when it was dark too. It was goddamn sunlight. He was outside.
But he's supposed to be walking. He's supposed to be walking to work. So if he got to get there early, he probably got to start at 4:35. Like start walking.
It take 8 hours for him to walk 20 miles. He wasn't gonna get there on time. He had to leave that night, like 7 o'clock. They pulled it up.
Wait a minute. What?
It was 20 miles from his house to the studio. They said
15 miles.
No, it was 20. They pulled it up. They had him walking. They said 8 hours for him to get there.
Nah, he ain't walk. He ain't walk there.
No, he ain't walk there. He ain't walk.
He walked a little bit. He walked a little bit.
Oh, you probably walked about 4 miles. Not 4 miles.
He walked a little bit, but he ain't walk.
By far
He ain't
that too.
walk
So that's my but on that Steph thing, that's just my opinion on it. I feel like that because of the game. It is today. Everybody wants to shoot the little youngsters. They all want to shoot by Steph Curry. And nobody really teaching on these youth like real basketball. How to get it on all three levels of scoring with the free throw line. So on the next topic, I want to discuss.
Hey,
what's up?
Did Bill Russell shoot three?
Bill Russell couldn't even catch the damn ball.
I don't know what kind of point you were trying to make. I don't know what kind of point you were trying to make.
What I'm saying, championships are not built on three.
They wasn't dirty. I'll be at the side on it.
Yo, Power Pit, listen. He should have said something realistic that he could do, like when Charles Barkley said that. He said that Yao Ming, because they ain't believe in Yao Ming because he was just tall. So they said Yao Ming never scored 19 points in the NBA game.
Yeah, he was cheap.
And he said if he did, he'll kiss. I think he'll kiss Kenny behind. Right? He said that. He said the word on TV. And so they brought a donkey in after y'all had more than 18, and he kissed it.
Yeah.
So he should have said something more realistic, like, "I ride my bike in here."
Come in and all Nick Gill shave his eyebrows off or some shit like that.
Oh, wait a minute now. Eyebrows something serious.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's something serious.
They don't go back.
Nah, bro. I bet plenty of people their eyebrows, and they were like, "Nah, no bet." I was like, "Look, I don't want both. Just do one." And they like, "Nah, definitely not, boy."
Mr. Field, that's why you brought Bill Russell in this.
No. He forgot we don't fool with him on this channel.
You like Bill Russell?
This is playoffs. This is playoffs.
Yeah.
This is playoffs.
I got you. I see. I understand
man. Nah, Ski. Listen, Ski, I'm sick of this. Y'all didn't watch Bill Russell play. Mr. Field, you ain't watched Bill Russell play. You ain't never watched no full Bill Russell game. All you watch was highlights, just like us.
I really wish I could take Ray to the country, man.
To the country.
We're gonna go to the country, man.
Take him over there.
I know.
We're gonna go on a field trip.
I know.
We gotta go, man.
Listen, when he nerves and his leg get right, we gonna go to the country.
You ain't watched no. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell. Like, I just got in my group chat with Mr. Patty and Mr. Carter the other day. I just got in there like yesterday, 2 days ago, and I just all I did was put something in there where they say most people that say they watch Jordan only watch like 35% of his games or something like that he played. He played like 1,071 games, something like that.
Yeah.
And people say they watched him play. But like the people that's my age, I was in 7th grade and I was in 8th grade, 98, right?
Wow.
So most of them a little younger than me, just a little bit. So they would basically have to be saying they watched Jordan, and which I'll try to tell them we didn't have the options to watch as much. Like if you couldn't miss a game. If you missed a game, you had to watch Sports Center and whatever little clips that they were showing you, because they had to run over all the games, not just basketball. It was no YouTube until 2005.
Right, that's true.
So I'm trying to say like you ain't get to watch Jordan all the time. Like you got to watch the best teams. If you think about this like this, right? Like Mitch Richmond, we know he was a good player. We never got to watch him play because his team was sorry. He never made the playoffs.
Yeah. WGM.
So we never really, his game was never on TV. So the lesser teams you never got to watch them. So Jordan we got to watch him more because their team was popular. The Knicks, the Heat came in. The Heat was created to 1989.
Yeah, but Knicks,
they was the expansion team.
But I'm saying Knicks, Heat, Pacers, Orlando, San
Lakers,
Antonio,
Lakers, San Antonio, Lakers. So
Houston,
it's like,
Phoenix, it was Seattle. It was like them teams like that. Them teams like that were getting on them. But I'm on it like I don't like Bill Russell. I ain't saying like him as a person. I just don't respect his game.
man, listen. We ain't never watched Bill Russell play a whole game. All we watched was his highlights.
I watch highlights.
Have you ever seen the low lights?
I'm gonna tell you. I watch highlights of Will Chamberlain putting that man in the ring, putting his ass in the ring.
Have you ever watched the low lights? Is the question. The low lights. Have you ever watched Bill Russell low lights?
Seen him drop the plenty of balls. They were passing to him. That's why I say he was clumsy, all that type of stuff.
Man, if you look at, I tell you what, if you look at Bill Russell highlights, you'll be like, dang, he was an athlete. He could have. But then when you watch his lowlights, you be like, oh, okay, he wasn't really that. Rob don't watch nothing but his team, and that's good. I like that. Like he watched the Knicks. When the Knicks on, he watching.
I watch basketball, but
when the Cowboys on, he watching.
Who?
Yeah. Me personally, I'm watching the Pacers and the Cavaliers right now, but it's out of hand right now. It's out of hand. They up by like 20.
Hey,
what up?
Hey Ray, go look up for 11 years of championship. How many blocks? How many steals?
Recording them blocks back then.
How many rebounds?
They did.
They rebound Bill Russell. Hold on, bro. I'm telling you, these are the things that was important. How many blocks, steals, rebounds on both ends of the court did Bill Russell have when he won 11 championships?
They didn't record. I forgot when they started recording blocks because Kareem got some years.
So get what? He the GOAT. He the GOAT.
Who the GOAT?
Bill Russell.
Who the GOAT? Talking about Bill?
He the GOAT.
Bill ain't no damn. Bill ain't no damn GOAT.
Listen.
We
not even counting them. It's like when Lawrence Taylor was getting sacks. They weren't even counting them. They were they get numbers and they weren't even counting them. Like bro, you gotta be the GOAT when they weren't even counting your stuff. And then when they start counting, you still top 5, you still top 10, and you got the most rings. I know they weren't playing who you feel like they should be playing. But
he had 5 MVPs. I didn't know that. I mean, I forgot about that.
And the league wasn't that big league when Bill Russell was in there, man. It wasn't that. It wasn't big of a league like that. No folks playing like folks like the St. Louis Hawks. Man, that's why it wasn't that many teams with us. Back in 1958. No.
Nah, bro.
Hey, cool. So everybody say Michael Jordan 6-0, and they give him the GOAT, right? That's what they say, right? Bill Russell lost in the finals. Bill Russell lost in the finals, bro. He lost in the finals one time, so he ain't no GOAT. Listen, if you gonna go by, if a person gonna go by that metric, that's why I don't. Me personally, I don't go by the metric. I just go by the player and the skill set and all that. If you gonna go by that, Bill Russell lost in the finals. He lost one time in the finals.
Man,
and he was getting about Wilt the steal.
Yeah, see, Mr. Phil, you listen. I ain't finna let y'all keep on coming in here and talk about some Bill Russell and people y'all ain't even never watch play. You ain't never watch him play.
Hold on. I ain't gotta watch him play. But Cat Williams or Cat in New York, we didn't start bringing up people that don't matter like that.
Hey, do what I'm saying. I'm not disrespecting him because of Will. I'm just saying I seen some highlights of Bill Russell. He was clumsy as hell. He wasn't. And then he was playing against folks that were short, way shorter than him. But when he ran up against somebody on his side, we were goddamn putting his ass in the rim, putting him in the rim. But
hey, so that's like them saying you don't respect Brian. No. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna let Ski answer that because I ain't never say less teams being hard to pay. The league got weaker because they expensive. No. Listen. I'm gonna let Ski answer for itself because I ain't saying Bill Russell. You know, he was good for his time. He was good for his time. But what I want y'all to realize is there were 10 teams in the league. so they played each other 8 times a season. Like, so it was 10 teams in the league. It was only 2 rounds of playoffs. They only had to win 2 series.
Man,
they only had to win 2 series. Once they won the first round, if they won the second round, that's a championship. So I want y'all to put this in perspective. It was only 2 series. Once they got to the second round, it was a championship.
Now you cooking now, right? I can say you cooking now.
So now listen. So Bill Russell, for him to win his 11 championships, he only had to get to the second round. Once he got to the first round, he was in the finals every year against 10 teams, the same teams. 8 teams. So you got 10 teams. You playing 82 times. You playing somebody 8 times. All right, 8 times each team, and then most of the time they're gonna just stay there and play them 8 times back to back in a row. Like you ain't gotta travel and go over here, come back, go. No, you play the same Lakers 8 times, and then you go play they had a team called the Zephyrs. Y'all don't know who was on their team. Y'all don't know who's on that team.
Hey, Ray, you so smart. You so smart and articulate. You so smart and articulate. I still don't think that your Cat statement, anything about Cat, is gonna hold up to go to the championship.
There was not a 3-point line in these years that y'all speaking of. There was no 3-point line. Most of the players, when they shot free throws, they shot them underhanded. So I just want y'all to put this in perspective.
Hold on. Let me interject real quick. The Baltimore Bullets, Rochester, Knicks, Golden State Warriors, the Philadelphia 76ers, Detroit Pistons, the Minneapolis Lakers, the New York Knicks, the Tri-City Blackhawks, Boston Celtics, Washington Capitals, Anderson Packers, Chicago Stags, Indianapolis Olympians, Bogan Redskins, the St. Louis Bulls, and the doing your teams in the 19th.
This man want me to like 3-point shooting, and he ain't scoring in his own league like that. This man want me to like putting the ball in the air and letting it go, rip the laces, and he not scoring points like that. Ray, you gotta start scoring 50 points a game for the 3-point line, and I can start listening, Ray. But Ray, if your team is not in the top team, let me finish. If your team not the top team in your NBA.org league, then you need to stop.
The Sheboygan in Wisconsin, man, what?
Hey, listen.
What's your team rank, Ray? Right now, your team that you the leading scorer. You got buddies. You jumping there and dunking. I heard y'all talking about earlier. You used to jump in there. When you jumped in there?
No.
When did you fly in the air, Ray? I believe I can fly.
Listen. How long, Mr. Fields? It's a person right. Listen. How long, Mr. Fields? You done? Are you done? Are you finished? Are you done?
Hold on. Mr. Patterson means the Martin era. Them folks were getting dominated by George Mike, and he was leading the league in scoring. in the 1950-1951 with 28.
Good night, Mama.
George Michael,
Love you.
Paul Harrison, Bill Johnston, Dolph Scales. Is 28, 25, 25, 22. Man, come on, man. Knock it out, bro. George Michael? Bill Russell named out there. George Michael? Hold on, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. George Michael, you saying it? Shit. Man, no.
Man,
Them dinosaurs playing back in the day with George Michael. You would never see a George Michael in the league today. No.
I need to see.
He was the best player in 1950.
I believe I can fly.
No. Since Mr. Fields talking about, I want him to like. Since Mr. Fields talking about, I want him to like 3-point shooting. If you can tell me any team that Bill Russell played against in the finals, then I'll listen to what you got to say.
Don't
any
be
team.
like that.
One team.
Don't be
he
like
got 11
that.
championships. Tell me one team he beat in the finals.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be so disrespectful.
I knew you wasn't gonna know. I knew you wasn't gonna know.
Hey man, I gotta take you to the country, man. I gotta take you to the country.
What that got to do with you naming one team that Bill Russell beat in the finals?
I listen to my old heads, man. I don't be disrespectful.
No, man. Listen, you listen to what we saying. It was 10 teams. It was 10 teams.
You're not a football guy, so I can't ask a football question. But for a football head, you know certain linebackers, how they played, what they brought to the table. And you might not even like football like they say, oh, we're gonna throw it deep, because that's the evolution of football. Because all they did just run the ball every play. So I'm not gonna ask you, I'm gonna ask you a basketball question. So yes, you can shoot the three, you know, and you can pull the tray. Would you shoot the three if you up 20-something points and it's probably 12 minutes left in the game? Why wouldn't you drive or try to execute, chewing the clock up by passing the ball around and run the play with the last 9 seconds left to shoot your three? You still can shoot a three with 9, 6, 7 seconds left on the play clock. That's managing the game. That's really why Boston's in the position they in right now, because they kept playing Euro-style basketball and it bit them in the ass. And this the defending champs. Embarrassing. Okay? Let's stop it. It's not have nothing to do with the three-point line. It's called basketball 101. We're winning. We're up. Manage the clock. Get good high percentage shots. Threes are not high percentage shot unless you make it. If you at least drive, if you don't shoot no little floater or no little bunny shot, go to the rack and dunk it. If they foul you, go to the free throw line. If they don't, those are 2 points, sir. They count. And that count puts you in a perspective where your team is up 25 to 30 points instead of shooting bricks, and now it's a tie ball game and you lose it.
Let me say this. Bill Russell got 11 championships, 3 first-team All-NBAs, 11 All-NBAs total, 1 All-Defensive, 5 MVPs, no Finals MVP, including All-Star. And Will was that came in the same time. He had 2 championships, 7 times first All-NBA, a total of 10 All-NBA. Defense and 4 MVPs and 1 Finals MVP, 13-time All-Star. Well, enough of that crap.
Hold on.
Enough of that. Agree. Huh? What you want to say?
No. Hold on. So
he can't explain how Boston is down 0-2 because he think the 3-point shot you should shoot more. Just keep shooting.
No. I'm still stuck on why you brought Bill Russell into a conversation. When like he played against the Cincinnati Royals and won one of his championship rings.
Ray, stop deflecting.
You know anybody that was on Cincinnati Royals?
Let's just say this. Let's take Bill Russell out the equation. He not in the NBA no more. He don't mean nothing. Just they make trophies after him. He don't mean nothing. But wait. Your 3-point shooting guys, why they losing?
Why the 3-point guys shooting?
Why are they losing?
Mr. Fields, everybody shoot threes. So anybody that win is.
No, we talking about guys you like. We talking about guys you like Ray.
I like everybody.
No, you don't.
I like everybody.
No, you don't.
I don't dislike nobody.
If you can shoot 40 points from the 3-point line, you would do it.
Yeah, now, but when I was like 25 and 28 and 30, I'm going to the rack. But I'm 40 now, 41.
Hey man, show me some.
I'm still going to the rack though.
Show me some footage of this.
I go to the post. I ain't really going trying to drive like all that. I go to the post and get work down there.
Yeah.
But look, my only point was I'm looking at some of these playoffs. It looked like they didn't have number one round of playoffs, and they were the champions. Yep. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this guy that was he was the rookie of the year. It was this white guy named what the freak his name was. Anyway, he was a rookie of the year. He averaged like 25 points a game, shot by 18 shots a game.
Yeah.
His points went from like 25 to 18 to 10, and then he had to go to the military. He did military service for 2 or 3 years, and then he came back and played. But
come on, man.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, like, no, man, like it's a reason why they don't really include Bill Russell in the conversation, because they know they played against they played against the same teams. It was 9 teams they had to play against. That means if you get past the first round, you're in the finals. That's it.
Hey man, congratulations, sir.
I can't even look this mess up. I'm like, what?
You don't get what I'm the top of basketball. The effort I'm talking about. The New York Knicks closed out 2 games by taking the ball away from the playmaker for Boston. That's a defensive stop. That's what gonna win.
So listen. We finna go and move on from this Bill Russell shit. Bill Russell shit make my ass sleepy because he ain't nothing but some damn mid. Anyway, that's just my opinion.
Everybody talking about Bill Russell is like talking about David Hayden fight that he just had Saturday.
And don't give me started. I gotta do a boxing part. I ain't did one in a minute. I'm gonna get to that. The next final topic I want to talk about for the night is I truly believe Minnesota picks this up and lose to the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry. Steph Curry. From what I've seen, they came out hard last night, but they put them back in the game. They had got down to single digits at one point. There's no way they should have got that game in single points. There's no way. I don't like Ant-Man and them body language right now. They're like they just got it all in the bag. What you think about it, Ray?
I think without Steph Curry, they do got it in the bag. Like,
but you still got to play on the court though.
You still got to play. You still got to treat them like
he on the court.
You treated the Lakers. You got to treat them like you treated the Lakers. You can't just you can't try to play down to your competition or whatever, because that's how you end up getting messed up. But Buddy Hield playing out his mind. Jimmy Butler not playing bad. I mean, they got the Warriors got the effort. They trying.
Right.
They trying, and the Minnesota play good defense. They long too.
They play great defense, but they also
long too. Daniels, I ain't know Daniels was that long. Like he doing all them.
I promise you, I was just watching them. I've been watching, but McDaniels is really, really good. Jaden McDaniels is really, really good. He's a two-way player. I'm talking about really good. Dude, really good, man. He's so damn long, bro.
He's so long. I seen him do a dunk. He jumped off the wrong leg. He kept doing them left hand layups. So I was thinking like,
he was so long. You see how he was extending? I was like, God.
Yeah, he was extending. They went nowhere close to him once he did it. Then he came down and did a dunk. He jumped off the wrong leg, and it didn't even matter because he that tall. He that long.
6'9". Bro, and he played defense. So that's what I like about him. But they just I got rooms for concern for them, bro. I'm like that man. That man also been shooting a lot of things. I don't care because he led the league 3-pointers this year. He been shooting 32 threes.
I told you that. I told you that man lead the league in threes this year.
Yeah, but
he shot more threes than Steph Curry did.
Man, he beat out Beasley in the last game to win the what's my he had like I forgot 9 threes or something like that. Cause he like he gotta have these many threes to beat me, and he did it. But just because you led the league in threes don't mean if your threes not falling, you keep shooting. You were 0 for 11 going back to the game 5 of the Lakers series game 1. Like, come on, man, y'all be tripping, bro. Y'all get right, get out of here, man. You know they can't. You know they can't stop you from getting to the right.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. We might well not even talk about Anthony Edwards because he ain't gonna stop shooting threes. He ain't gonna stop.
I know.
They already asked him in the interview. They already asked him in the interview. They said, "What you think about people that say you shoot too many threes?" He said, "F them."
I seen.
He ain't gonna stop.
I seen.
He ain't gonna stop. Like he go to the rack too though. So you know, it is what it is. He do go to the rack. It ain't like he just sit out there and shoot threes. He go to the rack. He shoot mid range. He do everything, and he play defense. So shoot, let him shoot what he shoot.
And man, my top favorite player on KB out of the way. But for me, your game, you more dangerous and more difficult if you use it all levels. If you attack, I don't see him get to that mid range now. All the glass shots. What are you doing that? I just need to see him use 3 levels of the game. That will make you more different. That will make the team more afraid of you because you can't stop you. And shit. What we gonna do? What you think, Mr. Fields?
Sir?
What you think about that, Anthony Edwards? What I said about the Minnesota Timberwolves?
I mean, bro, they're gonna shoot it. Mr. Ray, aka Coach, let it go, rip it. We don't care about rebounds. We don't care about chewing up the clock. We don't care about hardcore basketball. Rip it.
Yes, sir.
That's what they want to do. Me,
yes, sir.
I'm up 20. 6 minutes. Let's break down the map, okay?
Yeah.
6 minutes. How many times we gonna give you possession every other minute while we playing both sides of this court?
If you got Boston, they gonna give you a lot of possession. They gonna come down and check some damn threes. I'm gonna tell you that now.
So like I said, I'm adding this up, and I dare you to foul my superstar. I dare you to foul my shooting guard, because I'm gonna tell him to run screens the whole rest of the game. He gonna run off every back door. You can't switch, because when you switch, if he hit a 3 or 2, now you foul. He at the free throw line, and guess what? Now you're gonna have to start fighting through the screen. Now, if you're gonna fight through the screen, up that it's over with, but nobody don't care. Just shoot it anyway. When you inbound it, shoot it right there.
Let me tell you something. My philosophy, and it's been successful all my life except with, like now. It's been successful all my life. My philosophy, if you're on my team, I'd rather you shoot the ball than turn it over. At least you got a chance at making a shot. You don't have a chance if you turning the ball over.
That's common sense. Don't turn the ball over.
And then you have these stats about like what people like Mr. Fields want to say, like they playing defense and getting these rebounds and they holding the ball. No, because you got less possessions don't mean you're a better defensive team. That means you just held the ball for the other team, couldn't shoot the ball as much. That's all that means.
I just watched Spiders jack up another 3. Yeah.
It can be a strategy. It can be a strategy now, but we talking about real defense. You just getting in something and you locking them down. That all the teams that you think was good at doing that, they wasn't good at. They just shortened the game and made it. They made it a shorter game, gave you less attempts. Same thing people do in football. When they don't want Pat Mahomes on the field. When Bill Belichick them don't want Pat Mahomes on the field, they made the game a long game where they long drawn out drives. Yeah, they got long drawn out drives. So yeah, it looked like Kansas City Chiefs ain't had that many yards on the Patriots as they have on everybody else. We know because the Patriots had the ball a long time.
But listen, you can't do that in basketball because it's a shot clock.
Yes, you can, cause you can get that motherfucker down all the way down to 5 and 3.
But you don't score, then what?
But then you come down, they come down. They're not gonna just come down and jack it up. If you come, well, they might. But if you come down and you put the ball in the post, you go to the post, you use the whole shot clock every time. Then you limited their possessions. They're not gonna just grab the ball out the net, run down, and then jack it up, and then you come back down. Like you like the tempo. You got to be missing long range shots for them to be going back and forth. If you shooting a different type of shot, you can slow them down, make them get in the set, and then make it look like your defense is better than what it is. But if you see like somebody like the Pacers gonna go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You gonna get a lot of possessions.
I'm gonna tell you how that still won't work because game 6 of the Clippers and Denver series, they were trying to hold the ball at the end too, and Denver was making them turn the ball over. If you go back and watch that, Denver were making them turn the ball over in that game 6, because the commentators was talking about why is James Harden them just holding the ball, trying to just waste time. Why are they not getting into their offense? Why are they getting their offense with 8 on the shot clock, 7 on the shot clock? So and they were turning.
James Harden was doing that with the Rockets. And I'm pretty sure they were top. They was in the top of the league in defense because he was dribbling the ball, throwing them the ball out for them to shoot threes. But then they was.
Hold on, Mr. Perry. Hold on. Game 1, the Celtics shot 45% from 3. They were 17 to 37. That's a pretty good shooting from 3. You ain't gonna shoot 50% every time. That's a pretty good percentage. 17 to 37 on the road. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Compared to Boston.
Yeah, 17 for 37, not bad.
Not getting 2, you shot bad. You were 9 for 31. I give you that, but the 17 for 36, you only missed that. That's 23s missed 45%. You can't beat that. Not for 3. You can't beat that. That's good right there. That's some good shit right there. Can't lie. On the road. So we gonna kill it right here, man. What game they got what game coming on tomorrow? Minnesota and Boston and Knicks, right?
Minnesota. Yeah, Boston and Knicks and Timberwolves and Warriors.
Okay, so we gonna be back on. We're gonna be back on tomorrow, right after that Knicks game.
Hold on, before we get off. What you think gonna happen in the Thunder Nuggets game tonight?
Listen, what I told you on the phone that night. What I told you on the phone the other night when we were talking and OKC was on. Listen, those dudes from OKC, they attack. They'll shoot the 3. But they ain't trying. They trying to get to that bucket. They trying to get in that point. They got them young boys playing defense, and they out there bullying the young out there. I heard him going doing all the crying. They fired him. They said no. They bullying him. They doing what they supposed to do. This playoff basketball. They gonna go on to the championship.
Man, listen. Hold on, man. Listen. After the first game, they said Jokic proved that he was the MVP this season in game 1.
How?
Well, I wonder how they feel after game 2.
That's the question. How did he prove he was the MVP when it took a 3-pointer for Aaron Gordon? First on, not even that. It was two free throws and a pass to Aaron Gordon for the 3 to win the game. 2 free throws blown from Chet and a 3 for man going to win. How you the MVP? Steve.
Well, listen. I feel like we do this anyway, but we don't supposed to be talking about who the MVP is just because of what happens in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
We don't supposed to do that, but we do it anyway. We do it anyway.
They're gonna count it.
We don't supposed to do it, but we do it anyway. So right now they looking at Shea and Jokic, and they like, okay, who gonna do the best in this series? And whoever do the best, they might get them the MVP. They probably supposed to already gave the MVP out by now, but before this series is over with.
It'll be in the Western Conference Finals when they get the MVP. The first game they come out and if you still playing, they're gonna get the trophy or whatever. If you still playing,
they done gave out the coach of the year already. They done gave out some.
The Western Conference. When the Western Conference Finals start, that's when the trophy gonna come out.
Yeah, I'm saying the other stuff already done came out, but
everything else that came out. That's the last. Yeah, that's the last game. But OKC did. And SGA, man, listen, boy, I'm telling you, for them some real thoroughbreds out there. There's some real thoroughbreds out there. Them folks playing defense. Them folks sitting in the chat waiting. When hey, Mr. Fields, you say you love that. Them folks sitting in the chair out there, and they ding up on your ass. They ding up on your ass. So I got okay tonight by I got okay tonight by team.
And the more you got Timberwolves.
My whole point of bringing up Bill was nothing about championship, about Bill. It's about defense.
It's about defense. I'm on big part.
It's about defense.
I'm on big part.
I said defense and effort.
Yeah.
What you said the young boy doing? They out there playing defense. They sitting in the chair. Yeah. But nobody care. Everybody shoot the 3. Shoot it.
Hey.
Again.
Come on, big part.
Again, I'm gonna say you never watched Bill Russell play, so that's what I'm saying. Like again, I'm gonna say you ain't watching him play defense.
You're questioning me, and the men that I talk to, I got their credentials, just like you got yours. I can pull their real life credentials off the wall, off the shelf, in their house, and show them to you, right? Like real life facts.
You can't show me a film.
I don't have to YouTube them. I don't have to pull it up on. These are real life facts.
Listen. This is what I'm telling you. You cannot show me a Bill Russell game. You can take. Listen. Wins. You from Alabama, right?
Born and raised.
You can't take me nowhere in Alabama and show me a game Bill Russell played in. The whole game was
talking about Bill Russell. You don't care about defense.
You said you brought him up for defense. You said you brought him up for defense.
You don't care about defense.
Yes, I do. I'm saying to you, what I'm telling you is you never watched him play. You watch
so emotional about Bill Russell, the name, that it's called a Bill Russell Award by defense. The championship award is about defense. It ain't about you winning the award because you shot a 3. Michael Jordan is arguably.
Hey, Ski. You in the league. You gotta play the same. You gotta play the same team 18 times in a row. right?
And you talking about that?
I hope you know how to guard that player after playing him 8 times in a row, and then going to the next team and playing them 8 times in a row.
Right there. Ski, let's change the name. Ski, change the name.
I'm watching so much film because if he got me, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be in a bad pocket. You know,
Ski, change the name from Bill Russell and put him.
Oh yeah, we know. I mean, we know what he do, man.
Defense.
Now we listen. I can't sit on here. I can't sit on here and say, listen, Mr. Fields. I can't sit on here and say that you ain't never watched Jordan play. I can't say that.
Right, we ain't even finna go that route tonight. We ain't even finna go that.
No, I ain't doing it. What I'm saying is, I can't sit on here and say, "Oh, Miss Phil, you ain't watched Jordan play." I ain't gonna say you can't go show me some film of Jordan. It's gonna be VHS because I got VHS of Jordan right over here. I showed y'all plenty of time. I got some Jordan VHS VCR cassette tapes, right? But what I'm telling you is,
they done got the games on YouTube. You ain't even got to use the VHS now. They got all any type you can type it up. They gonna pull up
if they got it recorded because they don't got all the games. But
no, they got a lot. They got a lot.
They got a lot of them. But see, when I'm saying like when I was in elementary school and junior high, I was recording the games, double tape them from the VCR. So when they came on, I was recording them for my aunt because she worked overnight. So I got Jordan films over here with me. I can't say you ain't watched Jordan play.
You see it say jump man.
Listen. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of you. Not just you, Mr. Field. I'm sick of like a lot of people
jump
saying,
man, right? Jump man.
Bill Russell did this and Bill Russell did that, and Mitch Richmond. Y'all did not watch them play. That's all I'm trying to say. So don't tell me about his defense. Don't tell me about his tendencies. You didn't watch it. Tell me about Jordan or somebody you watched, Kobe or somebody else. Y'all didn't watch them. They don't even got no film on them. It was black and white. It was black and white back then.
I get it. You need a hug. Come here, Ray. Come here.
Bro, I just did this for my other group chat. I looked up 1997 gas prices and stuff like that. I let them, if the gas prices were like $1 and something, $1.15 in 1997, what you think they was in 1963? Come on, Mr. Fields, you ain't watched these people play, man. They didn't even have. Let me tell you how many channels they had when I was growing up, Mr. Fields. They had 13 channels. Basketball wasn't on none of them. They had 13 channels. When I first started growing up, we had the big TV with the Wi-Fi sitting in there, and we had a dial knob. We had to go turn the pole with the antenna on it. I'm trying to tell you, that was like early. That might have been like 1990s and stuff, 80s. We talking about 1963. You ain't watched no Bill Russell play, man.
Hey, if that's your argument, I didn't know that was the argument. I thought we were talking about winning championship.
Yeah, that's the argument. Because you talking about defense and you talking about championships. I'm like, you got to put in context what you're talking about. Put in context, it was 10 teams. Now, Boston one of them, so there's 9 other teams that they had to play against, right? So I want you to put in context that they were playing the same people 8 times in the season. 8 times in a row. 8 times in a row. Whatever team we playing, 8 times in a row.
Redskin.
Yeah, we playing the Redskins. We playing the Royals. Man, some of the teams that they had now, the baseball done bought the names. The Royals. And all that. The Vampires.
Question, Ray. Are you done with this or you want to talk about this for the next 3 years?
Hey man, listen. Man, we gonna leave that there. We gonna listen. We gonna be back. We gonna come back tomorrow for the Knicks and the Celtics. We're gonna come back tomorrow for the game. I got the Knicks tomorrow going up 3-0. We got
I'm not confident in Boston going into the Garden.
Me neither.
Nah, man, Boston gonna get tomorrow, man.
Well, okay. So what? I got the Knicks by 3.
I think Boston get the next one, and then the Knicks might get the 4th one.
Okay.
And then Boston get that next one, and then I still think Knicks in 6.
Okay, so I got the Knicks by 3 tomorrow. Mr. Field got the Knicks, and you got Boston.
Yeah, I got Boston tomorrow.
So we gonna tap back in the pod. Live tomorrow.
Hey, wait a minute. Who gonna take over?
For who?
For Boston.
Jason Tatum.
Hey man, I gotta go, man. Hey man, let's go, man. All right.
Y'all been talking about Jason too much.
Boy, we out of
Jason Tatum, but he that wrist ain't right.
Oh, if that wrist ain't right, they ain't winning.
That way
so why did you make that statement? Why did you say that?
He gonna ice it. He gonna ice that motherfucker. Put some ice out on that mug.
He been icing. I think he been icing. It ain't been working. But what I need, what Jason Tatum need to do is play closer to the basket. That'll help out with that. That'll neutralize some of that. But hey, I'm not the coach.
Ski. Why he couldn't say, "Hey, Jaylen Brown, I'm hurt. I'm gonna go off your lead."
Jaylen Brown hurt too.
Well, you know what? They lost.
Everybody over there hurt. Everybody over there hurt.
Yeah, everybody.
They lost. This is done. Sweep this on the road. It's a wrap.
They ain't got nobody on the injury report. That's all I'm saying right now. So
yeah, but you know, Brown been on the injury report. He got a knee problem. Tatum Willis and
I said this last year. I don't like when people get a championship and everybody got hurt. I don't like that. And they won last year, but everybody playing the playoff series hurt their ankles, rolled their knee, some. They got hurt. And they won the championship. I say Boston.
They still gonna win the
like an asterisk by that. You didn't really outperform nobody to win.
Nah.
You beat them off they hurt.
We can't do that if we ain't gonna do that. If we ain't gonna do that with the Raptors with Kawhi. Cause everybody got hurt that year. Yeah, everybody got hurt that year.
And you gonna talk about the Raptors 30 years from now.
No, I'm saying if you gonna put an asterisk by Boston, you gotta put an asterisk by Toronto.
If they get swept in New York, we gonna talk about that 30 years from now.
Yeah, we will. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big because
they ain't gonna get swept. They gonna win them all. Didn't I just give y'all my analysis?
So listen. Okay, listen. We're gonna end it now because OKC they own, and I'm about to see what's going on with these thoroughbreds. So tomorrow after the game, we live and in the flesh.
Wait a minute. What time? I'm trying to do a crawfish. Go to a crawfish bar tomorrow.
Man, what time is going to crawfish bar, man?
Shoot, when I get out work tomorrow. Like I'm trying to get. Huh?
The game come on at 2:30.
I get off at 1.
Yeah, you trying to go to a crawfish bar, bro? You ain't gonna be able to watch the game.
I can watch it on my phone when I'm done.
Oh well, when you get back, tap in, let me know, and we going live in the flesh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch the games too, but I'm gonna be the only black person at this function.
Man, yeah, listen, appreciate everybody that watch. I appreciate everybody that watched the show tonight. Yo, Mr. Patty, I agree, but I'm y'all getting the win. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody that commented. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Hopefully, we're gonna try to do it after the Knicks game, but it'll be later on. We're gonna be diving in the clip though. We'll discuss what the Knicks did today. So, anything y'all gotta say to everybody out there?
No, I don't got nothing else to say besides I cooked Mr. Fields real nice. I sauteed Mr. Fields tonight. Go break up Bill Russell. That's where your downfall was when you brought Bill Russell up. You were doing good till you brought him up. Boy, I put you in that roasting pan. I put a little paprika on you. I put a little paprika and a little onion, little tomatoes and garlic.
Hey, Ski, you got one of them little dust mop For the
Yeah,
fans,
the Swifters.
you got to think for the fan. Cause we gonna get that for Boston. Boston
Yeah.
finna get swept.
Yeah.
Everybody get swept. We ain't gotta talk about no what he talking about. He talking about what happened. We gonna only talk about Boston getting dealt with and getting put up out of here. Good night.
Good night, man.
Boston gonna get their best effort. It's a must win tomorrow. Boston gonna get their best effort. Like you ain't gonna see them probably play no better than what they play tomorrow.
Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. Like I say, appreciate everybody tuning in and come in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to Smart Guy 251 podcast, man. We Ray, sign out. We out of here, baby. We out.